Hello, we got some more Testulous gaming going on. It's 3K 4v4 ANS versus OSP. We're on the Rift. Captain Chaos, Hunter, Pepsi Sucks, Subtle Hubris on Team 1, Crow, Goodnut, Naya, and Warclops on Team 2. Didn't get things started until just now because we were talking quite a bit in the voice chat about different things related to the testing build of the game. Subtle Hubris here on ANS Team 450 Battleship. 1, 2, 3 support sprinters, 2 of them actually like useful supports, and 1 shipwreck, which is 1 naked or nearly naked and relatively reinforced ship that is designed to get on a cap, capture that point, and then die. Pepsi Sucks bringing 2 frigs with a bullseye on them and some missiles, and then 1 beam destroyer. How expensive are these missiles, dog? Yeah, these have got to be some really expensive missiles.
Oh, no, he brought his tech fleet.
Yeah, I don't know about this, Chief. It's got, what is this, 24 S3Hs total? That's kind of, that's not really acceptable. That's not enough missiles. Alright, we'll see how well that goes. Good luck, ANS. Well, we were talking about they needed more missiles, although Hunter here has a Sprinter Swarm with torpedoes, bullseyes. Okay, so command torpedoes, defenders. Is it just command torpedoes on all these? That's fucking baller as hell.
Well, there's a couple of them that don't have bullseye.
Yeah, and I think those are probably gonna be commands, gonna be wakes. Okay, so those are wake veils. And he might be trying to double up some of the bullseyes, because bullseyes are pretty expensive. The cost adds up. Captain Chaos, rocking the beam team.
We have a based alert. Captain Chaos has 4 hang-up jammers.
Holy shit. Based alert. Yeah, 4 hangups. That's quite bold considering the hangups are fucking dog shit right now.
I mean, at the close range that the beams usually sometimes get to, they may be able to do something.
Well, the
We'll
hangups
see.
are still
Maybe.
bugged, is the problem.
Yeah, they're still bugged, but if you get
So-
close enough, the power of exponential fall off over range may be able to make something happen.
So they're bugged. If you have 2 things in the same hang-up cone, they'll be able to communicate with the overall network.
Yes, but if you get close enough, then then you can overcome that. It's not
really?
impossible.
What?
You just need to get really close to within half of beam range close. But it is possible to
Pretty
make
whack.
use of hangups.
I didn't
It's
know
not
that.
worth it. It's not worth it at all, but you can do it if you really try.
All right, let's see it. I hope Chaos knows all this and gets to work. Crow rocking double rail Acellos. Already getting aim and firing on the battleship, which is going to be very obnoxious.
Hunter killing some rocket shuttles here with the torps.
Goodnight has 1 mass driver bulker, 1 bloodhound ERT, 1 LRT EWR ship, and a few little rocket shuttles that are getting punked.
Yeah, it's very interesting to see no kind of anti-missile defense at all. No chaff, no.
And
Chaff wouldn't
There's
do
a
much.
lot of pinpoints from Goodnut.
Rebuild.
How useful those will be.
He's trying to use them to get his mass drivers locks, but obviously if the ship's doing that are dead, it's kind of a problem. Naya has 1 tug with a shitload of bastions on it, 3 monitors with the artillery cannon and some T-30s. As you don't know, this big gun right here is a repurposed C-60. It's now a C-90. Fires a big shell, 600mm shell. 1, it can fire either HE or timed fuse, which goes out onto the map and explodes based on where it was fired at. It's not quite like RPF, but it's sort of like RPF. Functionally, they're different, but they have similar roles. Warclops, 1 450 SLO with lots of Auroras, 1 Arty Bomber monitor, and 2 support tugs, 1 LRT, 1 AWR. So that's teams. What's been going on in the meantime? Looks like OSP is a slight cap lead, though I think they're going to lose the cap game in the long run because Hunter's capping ships all have torpedoes, and both Goodnut I guess it's just Goodnut, really. Goodnut's capping ships. He's got, well, one way fewer of them. And two, they have no anti-missile systems. A little risky, a little risky.
Some torps going into a rock there from Hunter.
He has taken the middle point, though.
I think he track fired that shuttle. So
Sure looked like a track fire to me.
Battleship taking mass driver fire.
OSP's got pretty strong shape on Alpha Echo side of the map, even though Hunter has the latest sprinter trap.
Oh, and we have Acelo railguns as well.
Yeah, it's
Oh,
interesting.
yes.
There's no plasma here, but we have the rails and mass driver.
Yeah, the problem with all these railguns is they're all backline, and I don't know about 2 fleets worth of backline.
It's not gonna work out. I do think they're gonna pin the battleship for the majority of the game with it.
Oh yeah, this poor thing is just stuck here, and it's
I
gonna
think
stay
if
stuck
they
here
didn't
for a
have-
long time.
Because the OSP has 0 plasma, so without like there's rails, this battleship probably just rolls around unopposed.
Actually, the issue is that it's not just the battleship they're facing. So the question is, do they have enough other combat power to actually effectively fight?
Well, the current question is, what the fuck is ANS going to do? Because they're kind of trapped over on the Delta side of the map. So OSP's got good control over Alpha, over Echo, and they're kind of pushing in towards the Bravo Delta line. But and ANS is just all pinned up over here. We got the beams ready to do an ambush. The battleship stuck in his spawn because he's getting railed to smithereens. The missile frigates just kind of floating around, doing their thing. And then the capping fleet spread all over the map, ready to pounce on a point, but not willing to sacrifice themselves just yet.
Looks
That's
like
pretty
these
straight
missiles
coming
do.
up from Pepsi.
we've got Hunter. Looks like making move to cap.
I think
This heat. Or at least
I
making
think they're going for the mass drivers. These.
I think they're going
Oh,
for the
yeah,
rail
they're-
Acello.
Actually, if those
which
are
is
hit me,
hilariously
that's gonna be an amazing strike.
Although this rail Acello only has
There's
grazers
two-
on it.
There's 2 BSSJs here. Oh yeah, it has grazers as well.
So the thing's
Oh,
just
yeah, it's
dead,
gonna die.
actually, because it brought grazers instead of Ruby.
And T20s as well.
Yeah.
We've got
Yeah,
one
the-
RDC left.
I
Or
don't know
2
what the
RDC
fuck that was
left.
about.
It has
That's the,
2 full large lockers that it could use to revive a little bit. But yeah, it's gonna.
It's
If
gonna
anything
be-
follows up, then it's just dead.
and it's gonna take a long time.
Oh, we have follow up.
Something from Hunter.
No,
Hecla
it's
again.
another Aurora. Or what did I call that? An Aurora. The new Aurora missile, which fires beams.
We have yet more of Hunter's stuff going into rocks. Well then why did it? Okay.
The bursts you're seeing on screen are from the 600mm time fuse.
I think what actually is gonna be up to the HEKP to murder is these monitors more than also.
Looks like some offensive S1's gonna find one of these sprinters. Chad Finner not quite Chad enough.
Hunter should probably try and get a few shots with the weary drive before it gets
Beam destroyer coming out onto these monitors at B. Void fairies a bit. Now it's on target, and now this monitor's gonna get cored. Or more Void Fairies, possibly.
No, it's just blasting the bridge, which doesn't do anything. Oh, there we go. Now it's in the middle of the ship.
Except
Gonna
See you
lose a
later.
monitor, but he's probably gonna take out the beam destroyer in exchange.
Yeah, 100 mil, 600 mil, right into the nose. Also be shorting for a little too long.
no repair on the beam either.
Yeah, no control repair. No restores. Yeah, be shorting for way too long now.
Yeah, he's. I think he might be sacrificing the keystone, but that seems a bit.
Actually, like
Risky.
the incoming fire isn't super accurate. I think he may be able to get to cover, maybe. No, now it looks a lot more accurate,
Switch
and he's losing a lot of stuff now.
target center. Yeah, and that beam's gonna be taken out, but he's not gonna be able to battle charge it anymore. Unless it's bullseye, which is fucking bad. Beam destroyer, you really need that. How's the battleship been doing? He's sitting there.
It's been degraded, but it's gonna take a while longer before it's even dead.
Yeah, the rails, it's a prime target for the rail guns, but not for the mass driver. You really want the mass driver to be shooting smaller ships.
Yeah.
We've got missiles going into the.
Yeah, unless these are cruised to turn a little bit, I think they're gonna miss.
I'm pretty sure they cruised. I think they're gonna try and core out the MDs.
Oh,
Or no,
where
they're
the
going for
fuck
the
are these going? Oh, the tug.
tug.
The tug.
Okay.
Are they HP or I think that's the question.
Bonk, bonk. No, they're
High
just high explosive. Yeah, those are hunters. He doesn't really use AP.
This is
Tug's
this is
gonna
an
get
entertaining
killed.
standoff on sea.
And then we're gonna waste a beam reload on that and a few missiles as well. That's okay. That happens. I get it.
I see, yeah.
We also have the Rail Ocello flying in for a close fight on Delta versus most of the ANS team.
That's something.
That's certainly a decision that you can make, yeah. So what's gonna happen here is this is gonna fly onto Delta, start capturing the point.
I don't think it
and
realizes how many torpedo sprinters are inside this ball.
Yeah, either the Torp sprinters are gonna just kill it, or the beams are gonna orient upwards and kill it.
I mean, okay, this Relicel does have T20s on it, so it's actually not like hopeless. But it's
I don't know about that one.
not ideal.
Those T20s are not gonna kill the Torp sprinters, but the Torp sprinters can kill the whole entire ship.
Yeah, Hunter's gonna
Yes.
get E. Crow's ship can't do anything about it.
Assuming they move. Okay, one of these is not a Torp sprinter, so the naked caps.
Hunter moving in on A as well, so we might actually see an ANS 5 cap.
Yep.
Yeah, I think OSP's already lost us. They've lost too many shuttles.
Yeah, they didn't have like a real cap fleet, and they had too much backline. Cause they've got 3 cells, and
There's
then
Corvette
one bulk
on-
fader. A couple monitors.
Corvette on B is about to get executed. HE is overpenning because of it's all shredded.
The enemy is securing zone
I
Boxer.
wonder.
Okay, there we go.
Enemy secured zone Eclipse.
Surprised Hunter didn't use off the last few missiles.
Oh my gosh, the monitors are moving out of B now, so they're
Yeah.
not gonna cap it. Oh my god.
Another beam out as well.
Yeah.
Onto another one of Naya's monitors.
Yeah, and they're not even considered.
Captain Chaos is also moving in to kill these monitors with his group of beams.
And they're going to get cut to shreds. They don't want to be close in with the monitors because you get beamed.
As it stands, the BB might be the only casualty the ANS take.
Yeah.
Big hybrid strike out of Pepsi.
What the fuck are these?
There's a lot of
going?
channels on that bad boy.
Kill these scout tugs up top. I don't think that's a good investment. Maybe it's going to the Relicello.
I think it's probably going for a rail
Maybe
solo.
more Klops to Cello in the middle.
Oh, if it's going for the rail cell, it's gonna miss.
No, I think those are for tugs.
If it's going for the tugs, it's very silly.
Oh no, they're going for
Okay,
the
it's going for the rail
Testulous.
cell, and they're gonna miss. Nice.
The enemy is securing
No,
zone
no,
boxer.
they'll lock onto target. If he's
Yeah,
got
but-
steerable active.
They're
The enemy is
going
securing
over
zone
the top
atlas.
of the thing, and the cell has already descended into the balls device.
Yeah, they might take out Wizard of Rainbows though.
Yeah, these have. Yeah, this is a whiff.
So it's like 100 points just thrown into the void.
Meanwhile,
He's
Naya.
at HPKP, that's probably like 300 points.
Meanwhile, Naya is fighting the battleship
The
and
enemy
not
is
doing
securing
great.
zone dagger.
Yeah, that's
Yeah,
because HE, you really don't want to be firing at a battleship, even if it's 600 millimeter. And
Yeah,
the
that
600
can
millimeter
easily-
does not have any AP.
Yeah, that's
okay.
more to do ablative.
The enemy secured zone boxer.
The Beam Destroyers have backed off. Chaos has gone back to hiding
The enemy secured zone
and
atlas.
covering C.
The enemy is securing zone eclipse.
Chaos is dying on C. Or not Chaos, sorry, didn't it?
Nah.
Oh yeah, that's another shuttle down.
Yeah, it looks like one of the monitors got put on the bloom, so that's gonna be an easy kill.
OSP is once again moved into Cap Echo as ANS has moved off, but Hunter's coming back in for the kill.
Oh, Hekbo on this monitor, and that's gone.
The enemy
Is the
securing
third
zone
monitor.
dagger.
How many missiles was that? 3?
We now have a
one hit.
Rail inside the bowl, which is not where it wants to be ever. And it kind of had to go up there to Cap because OSP was getting fucked on the Cap game, but that is rough positioning on that.
The enemy secured zone eclipse.
These 4 monitors are also pretty high investment, I think. Yes. Yeah, Citadel on these monitors.
I think that is really losing track of his sprinters, because I'm seeing a few of them die with torpedoes or missiles in the tubes.
Oh, one thing's for sure.
OFP isn't completely screwed yet, but they don't have the best position.
The main mistake here is that Niall's pushing this BB. He really should be just splitting off to cap more points.
Yeah, he's
Yeah,
got the,
like he,
He's been death pushing this whole map. I don't know what the fuck he's doing.
I think he's fallen into that familiar mindset instead of BB must kill.
Yeah, basically.
So I find that if you bring a BB, people either avoid it, try to kill it, or only deal with it later.
The enemy is securing
And
zone
generally if they're trying to
eclipse.
kill it, they just zero in on that, and they don't do anything else.
Yeah, and it causes the whole team to get really out of position. And they'll almost always kill the battleship, but they can often lose the game off of it.
Yeah.
I don't see OSP coming back from this.
I think if the monitors had been distributed, I think it could have been sort of cool dynamic of how many hybrids used to kill monitors covering the points. Like,
The enemy secured zone eclipse.
Hopefully Hunter uses that one frigate's missiles to deal with the two tides. Probably won't kill him, but he might disable it.
Railicello ascending up out of the ball.
We might see it flip. It looks like the ANS are busy losing position.
I think Pepsi's gonna wind up retreating off the map, which is pretty funny. Scout Tug's going on to Alpha to recap it. Yeah, OSP behind, real behind. I'd rather have it a state park to Echo to maintain the cap.
I think ISP might survive this, because it looks like the combat power for ANS is dropping.
Enemy is securing Zone Atlas.
Pepsi just got a nice beam onto Warclops's SLO. Did some nice damage.
Yeah.
Oh,
I
the
think
battleship just got blanketed by a reactor bloom.
Yeah, I think ANS has actually lost this because they're running out of combat ships that can contest. They've got some stuff, but it's mainly the 3 destroyers and that battleship left.
Battleship's in real bad shape.
Yeah, destroyers
I don't
have.
think it got-
Destroyer grew.
I don't think it was close enough to get super shredded.
No, it got a little bit of shredding, but not very much.
I mean, really, it just comes down to if these DDs can kill this Silo and Monitor.
And they should be able to. Cells and monitors are destroyer breakfast. There goes the monitor.
Enemy secured Zone Atlas.
Oh, don't stop firing yet. Oh, I think that's Pepsi's
I
ship.
think-
Yeah, he doesn't have any B
Yeah.
short left. OSP's back in this, 3 caps. Hunter's kind of out of offensive capability. He's got 1 left. He's got a couple missiles floating around across his ships, but yeah, not that many.
Yeah. Pepsi's DD died. 450 sniped the CIC.
Yeah.
Master drivers are swapping to shooting chaos now.
Yeah.
Don't tell me
Basics,
Chaos is
basics.
just gonna chase after that mass driver liner.
I don't think he's got a choice.
Yeah, that's exactly what he's doing. He's refusing to split his beams up. He needs to send 1 after the mass driver liner and 1 up to Delta. Actually, fuck that. He sends 1 to Delta, 1 to Bravo. And they're fine. He doesn't need to chase that. He can just ignore this.
Yeah, just park the Chinese before I get in front of it.
Yeah, if anyone has missiles, I'd honestly suggest that people for help with that, because they can missile in the streets and move.
Offensive
they're-
S1 against a monitor that does basically nothing.
Yeah, look at that S1. That was really funny.
Oh, SAC coming out, but it hits the monitor, not the master driver. So doing the math, if none of the caps change, then OSP has this. But the trick is keeping the caps the same. If OSP can maintain a 3 cap, then they're gonna win, I think.
What the fuck is Chaos doing, dude? It's chasing the monitor.
Honestly, it's gonna come down to Chaos and his DDs, because that battleship is not gonna be able to do much help.
Yeah, ANS really needs the destroyers to go to Delta and Bravo and not chase ships at the withdrawal line.
So Hunter's got a full torp splinter at A here.
Been having some micro issues though. See if you can get anything pulled off with that.
I
This
think
tug up at A does have 4 Pavises at A, so those torps probably won't get through.
Ooh, yeah, that's a problem.
And then you have to call in for hybrids, and there are any hybrids left.
I've just got a couple.
I think the battleship's gonna die soon. It's busy getting broadsided by an Ocello and one of the monitors.
Yeah, it's in bad shape. But it's still got guns, which is now firing into the Ocello's broadside. Okay, never mind, the Ocello just took a crippling hit.
Yeah, that adds up real quick.
I did not realize all the battleship's guns were still online. Yeah, that's
The Yasuo's got a single
The
citadel,
enemy is securing
so
zone eclipse.
now that that's red, it can't do anything until that's repaired.
oh ripperonis. Okay, that's just single-handedly won the fight then for the
Yeah.
battleship. I guess like the rails stopped keeping its guns down, and now it's back up.
Able to dump it out,
The
baby.
question is not if the battleship survives, it's if its engines are gonna be intact after this fight.
Still got 2 rear thrusters intact, so
I mean, it's gonna be able to do its job, which is sit on B for the rest of the match.
oh yeah, it's slowly moving towards B. Yeah.
You know, the stun walk on your solo is huge.
Okay, it looks like Chaos Split is DDs.
One of the rail cellos took a hit from Hekpa, lost the plant control, can't fire its railguns anymore, but is otherwise fine. Oh, Grazer saves it from another Hekpa. Chaos is in range to beam the mass driver freighter, but it's trying to dance back.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Well, he
you
just
can't
has to
get
keep the
any good
one
hits.
destroyer on it.
The enemy is securing zone
The other
boxer.
two, he can grab D and push, I think, what? Okay.
This MD liner has 9 restorers.
What the? Why did? What?
That's a decision.
Why?
That's how the
It's
heavy
becoming a
for
really good monitor.
support ship.
Interesting.
It's got 2 large GC lockers.
2 larges, 1 storage, and 1 reinforced.
Y is right.
Yeah, that's more of a front line bulker instead of a rear line.
That's got more restores than a lot of frontline liners. I'm gonna be honest there. Like,
Yeah, it does.
I bring 6 restorers on my frontline bulkers, and that's still a lot.
Yeah, that checks out.
What?
This has certainly been one of the games of all time.
Yeah.
oh, Alliance is
Enemy
capping
securing
B.
zone boxer.
I think that's it for Alliance, unless OSP can
The enemy is
recap
securing zone
immediately.
dagger.
Yeah. Alliance of
The monitor dying on D.
Oh, and the monitor on D died, so they're gonna cap that as well. The destroyers are moving in.
Yeah, and this rail solo keep reading about that.
Yeah, I think that seals it for Alliance.
Yeah, I guess they managed to flip it right at the end.
Very nice.
Well, they always had the combat power to do it. It was just a matter of getting it onto the points.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Some size 1 offenses of the battleship that's near.
The enemy secured zone dagger.
Hunter's making the move for A. Let's see if Kav's having here. There's the defend off the cliffs.
Maybe trying to see if you can just cap without firing anything.
Oh, some Pepsi's Hekpa is going into the Cicello. And yeah, that's gonna cripple it more than it's crippled already. Battleship stands victorious over B point.
After
Right,
quite the
miracle.
fucking.
And all 4 guns going still.
Honestly, what decided to fight for the battleship was Arcel and keeping his nose to him.
What he needs to do is position fire on the center of the BB. If he did that, which usually people were they put their CICs, they would have stunned the BB, and then he would have been able to just keep it stunned.
I don't know. I think it feels to me that a lot of these monitors are maybe overinvested.
They are.
I think at least with this current armor, you get a lot out of, like, there's R drives for.
I think if they had had like one plasma LM instead of, say, the mass driver or one of the SLOs, I think they would have won, because they could have killed the battle chip pretty easily.
Yeah, they had a lot of 100 fire, but you need at least some plasma to open up the capitals for the 100s, or else the 100s just don't really do anything. So,
I think there's
like
always.
Naya brought 4 monitors, and they're all T30. There's no plasma here, which I think is a mistake.
Even one plasma gun with new plasma made a huge difference.
Plasma's the big equalizer when you go up against cap warships now.
That is a creep farm ANS victory. Looking a little concerning there for a moment. Yeah, they managed to breast control the cap game back.
So do we think this was a victory for Alliance missiles, or a like victory on account of just no plasma, or both, or what?
OSP made a lot of really bad build decisions.
There's not enough holes. There's not enough plasma.
Like, they don't have much cap presence. They've got mostly backline, and what frontline they have isn't effective. It's T30s and C90s on monitors, and that's just not gonna put it out. This team needs either more bulk freighters, or more shuttles, or like some plasma support monitors. Any of those things would have helped it a lot.
Yeah.
And I think having the 2 rail cells really held the team back. Because that didn't synergize with anything.
GG. That was fun.
Yeah.
It's a pucker of a game.
That was long. That Solomon looked pretty pummeled.
That was a lot of shooting.
Is the lobby up yet? I want to get some shooting.
Match just ended. Looking at the after action report.
So there.
Oh,
Yeah.
Killed nearly 20k with a cat fleet. Fucking
nice.
That is a number. Yeah. It's higher than average.
Anything with HEHC.
I forgot with this fleet. I forgot.
Because you didn't have any plasma.
Yeah.
No, but there was some crisp. That Solomon got crisp. It got reacted twice.
Yeah, but it didn't do
It wasn't
much.
in the center of either of them, so it only got like a little bit crispy. It wasn't super crispy.
You might have been able to pen with 250 kind of well. But...
Probably still had like 45
I'm not unhappy. I didn't do well, but it didn't fall flat on its face. So good start.
Yeah.
I don't know, Chief. I'd consider running it down mid and getting blasted, falling pretty flat on its face.
I've been toggling
mean-
back and forth between the Citadel CIC and the 2 reinforced for the cell, and I think it's definitely 2 reinforced just because 1 volley will still, a 450 will still drop the Citadel CIC to the side.
Anyway, I know what I need to do to that fleet, so I'm going to go to the main menu and fix that.
You need to not play so aggressively with it, for one, and you also need some plasma.
Yeah, that's basically what I'm doing. I'm
Excellent.
yeah.
Plasma's your baby.
I was also
Well, what
noticing
does
you have 7 restores on them, and I think you would probably be better served by going down to like 4 or 5 and adding more monitors. Just because the thing that makes monitors durable is not their ability to zombie; it's more their armor. So like
Yeah.
once they get
No, that's
cracked,
fair
they're
enough.
gonna
I mean,
die.
I just have a lot of fun zombieing back.
I
But
mean,
that's
honestly,
perfectly reasonable.
reinforced in a large, you could still zombie pretty well. Like, if both that gets dropped out, an extra reinforced isn't going to help you zombie practically.
Yeah, no, that's fair.
Dying to HEI is always unfortunate.
And we're dipping down into just conversations about builds and such things. No major balance takeaways from that one. That was a weird game. ANS had a decent build setup, especially with having a real cat fleet, but OSP just like didn't have the map presence. It's how this always goes. And that was it. Bum bum bum. So that's the game. We're gonna get into a new lobby here in a moment. We're gonna probably bounce teams a little bit more next time. And that's all that is. I can't spell apparently. I'll deal with that in a second when I'm not talking to y'all. If you enjoy this sort of thing and you want to participate in this, I've got a Discord link down in the description. Maybe I'll see you there, maybe I won't, but I'll always see you in the battle space. Good night.